Be good. Be very good.
I want to welcome you guys so much to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. What's up, peoples? How you doing? It is a great day, and I'm so very excited to be here. I know for the past, I don't know how many years I have said that, but it's so true. Even more now today than it ever was, because I have amazing guests on the show. And today I have Mr. Richard Beeston, and you're in Sydney.
Yes, just north of
Yay!
Sydney.
I love it. I absolutely love it. What's the weather like there?
Fine, blue skies,
What is the temperature there today?
about 28
No, no.
centigrade.
No, that's too cold. We're too low in the no. But you can. I'm sure it's beautiful. What is it like in the summertime?
This is summertime.
This is summer. Okay,
For
I'm
me,
done. I'm done.
all right.
I'm done. But look, man, I tell you, but it's beautiful there. Definitely beautiful there. So you have a book out, and I want to go ahead and show you about your book because I think that's kind of really cool. So it is. The book is like it's on Amazon, so we're able to get it. It says "Sound Matters: The Impact of Technology on Music Composition in the early 20th century." Tell me, why did you want to write this book?
I got bored.
Ah, you're kidding.
No, that's for fair income. About 10, 15 years ago, I was doing nothing at home, nothing at work because I'd retired. And I thought, well, I've done my ordinary degree. I'll do a master's degree. And I thought, well, what can I do about master's degree? I thought, well, this time what I'll do is I'll think of a reason to do something that is worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that children and adults from about 20 to 45 years old don't know where music came from, how it grew, where all the bits and pieces came from. And I thought, well, might as well write a book about something that is worthwhile, and this will be it.
Yeah,
And
definitely. I agree with you.
what I learned was that I was listening to a radio program about a woman whose family looked after a record shop, discs and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that gave me an insight as to how I could write a book about a family. And I thought, well, my family, if I go back 2 or 3 generations, that goes from about 1890 to my age now. And what I was looking at is how did the people back in my grandfather's and great-grandfather's day enjoy music. And I found out that most of them in the early days didn't have music, except when they go to big big shows at the local town hall or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So then I went into a museum up here, and I found out what you've got in your logo there, the horn music box sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
And then I went back one step further, and can you see in my hand now? Whoops.
No, we don't have an audio. I mean, we have only the audio for you.
All
We
right.
don't have video.
There was what was called a cylinder.
Okay. Maybe I can get a picture of that. Is that a musical cylinder?
I haven't got a picture with me. I've only got the actual cylinder that I've got that comes
Right.
with the cylinders. They're about 4.5 to 5 inches long,
Right. I can get a picture of it.
about 2 inches diameter,
Mm-hmm.
and the music was on the outside of the cylinder, and it only lasted for 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. So there we go. I got a music
No,
cylinder.
no, no, that's a bigger one. This is
That's a
only
big
a
one.
small one.
Well, I mean, they took a picture of it, but I mean, I'm sure that did it look like that, but smaller?
Can you see the one in one, two, three, four,
This
one,
one?
two, that one? Yes.
Okay. Ah,
That's
okay.
sort
I
of
got
thing.
you. Okay.
And
Wow.
then that progressed up into um, bigger ones. And after a while, they found out that cylinders weren't economic enough, so they went on to discs.
Mm-hmm. Now,
And
discs. What do you mean by discs?
records.
Records. Okay. Well, we
Yes.
all know what a record looks like, right? I'm hoping you guys know what a record looks like.
Now, one of the early records was um, made on cardboard.
Now that's something different. Let me put that in.
I don't
Cardboard
think you'll,
records.
I don't think you'll find it.
Maybe. Hold on a second. Cardboard records. Would it be? Let me see. I think it cardboard cereal box record. I remember this. Golly, I'm old. Hold on a second. I think I got it. I mean, going down memory lane here. Okay. Is it like this? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me take this out. And like that? Like Archie's?
Yes, but sometimes they with it like cardboard postcards.
Something postcards like this?
No, 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 square
Like
or
this?
oblong.
No, those aren't it.
You
But I
know
know
where
what
you go into a shop and you buy a card to send to somebody in the post.
uh-huh.
It was on one of those.
Oh, okay. I remember the cardboard records. I remember them being like what I just showed you, like Archie's in the cereal boxes.
Yes,
I remember those.
yes.
That was craziness. I remember getting those in my cereal.
Now, another one that you may not have seen is flexible records.
Oh, flexible records? Let me see.
Yes. Normally 45 size, 45 RPM, but flexible, plastic.
Uh-huh. Flexible. Hold on. Plastic?
Plastic.
Okay, something like this. I remember those. They're like floppy disks, but like they bent like
Yes,
floppy.
yes, but they're flexible.
Right, rare flexible. Here they
See
are.
that? Whoa, 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 whoa. See the one on the bottom row, second from the right?
The bottom row, second from the right. This
No, the other end.
one.
No, next door to that. Yes, that one.
Okay. Yeah, I remember those flexible records. I remember those. Those are crazy too. Wow, I'm old. I'm seriously old. I'm
You're
so
not old.
old.
You
No,
just delved into
no,
history.
no, Richard. I'm old, Richard. Richard, I'm old.
No, you're not.
I can
I'm
remember the
old. You're
cardboard
not old.
records and the floppy records. Goodness gracious, I remember 8 tracks too. I'm old, Richard.
No, no. You just get
Wow.
around and know what's going on.
Okay, okay. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. Wow. Well, what about gramophones?
Yes.
I mean, okay, so the introduction of gramophones in the radio, how did that change people's way of experiencing in the
Well,
early
gramophones
20th?
became possible when discs came into business.
Right. So a gramophone, maybe we could put that up here, right? Gramophones.
Yeah.
Here, gramophone. Let's see if we can get that. So
Yes.
that's what is on the picture now is a gramophone, and that's why I kind of chose it. So let me kind of hide this, and that would be if we had the picture out there is a gramophone.
Yes.
And how did
That
that? I
could
mean,
be classed as a gramophone. Yes.
right, that would be a gramophone, but that was before like the cardboard. And I don't. I remember seeing them, but they were antique by the time I came around. Hey.
Right. Well, my grandfather had one like
Mhm.
that.
And they did change the way people listen to music because you went from the little box that we were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
right, to the gramophone. Am I correct in that in saying that?
Yes.
Okay, awesome, awesome.
And then they went to more compact gramophones,
Mhm.
probably
Yeah,
like the ones that you had in your home.
probably. Um, Records. I mean, we
Records.
jumped from
Yes.
yeah, we
Yes.
jumped from the gramophones to the cardboard to the flexi and then to the record, the hard record.
Yes. Yes.
Then from
The
records
ones
we
with
went to
ones made with vinyl.
right. Yeah. And we went to also didn't we went to 8 tracks, am I correct? What was that like?
Difficult.
I know. I remember hearing the song, I think I love you. So what am I so eh. You had to wait a while it rewinds so I could get the other 2 tracks on the other side. Afraid of Oh my gosh. Wow. Memories. Great memories though. Great memories. So the the sound, the impact of technology in music. I mean, we have gone from like hardly anything to where we are today, which is pretty much primarily digital.
Yes. It was very scratchy, the
Yeah,
early one.
it was. Yeah, yeah. So in what ways did evolving sound technologies influence the cultural role of music?
Well, it's the culture of people wanting to get better and better sound reproduction,
Mm-hmm.
and then um, getting more and more variety,
Mm-hmm.
and then people using radio
Yeah.
because that's all sound.
Mm-hmm.
And radio then wanted some music that is available around so they could uh, play music on the radios
Yeah,
and televisions
that's true.
and movies.
That is so true. Wow. I mean, we've come a long way.
It has come a long way.
It has come a long way. So, how did audiences differ from then till now though? I mean, I've seen changes in the music, but what about the audiences?
Well, audiences came from the point where if they wanted to listen to music, they had to go into town halls or big places where bands or recorded music could be played.
Mhm.
And they said, you know, this is too much for us. We want to have music more often
Mhm.
and the same quality. So then people had to record their music on vinyl and then other formats later on,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that they could have a record player or whatever you like to call it in their own home, so that they could have it at night time, daytime, any other time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Cassette tape, DATs. I mean, and we talking CDs, you know.
yes, well, it went to CDs
Yeah.
and all the stuff from there on. My book only really goes up to about 1950.
Okay. I got you.
After that, the culture wanted changed so quickly, so often it just wasn't worth my while to dig into that area.
Go figure. I mean, think about it. It has changed a lot. Wow. Wow. So there were, but even back then, even if you were thinking back then to the 1950s, we still had a very rapid change in the way music was delivered to the customer.
Yes,
What does your book go into that?
somewhat.
Mm. Mm. And the biggest thing that I'm looking at is, being that your book has, I mean, I'm a musician, I'm a singer, and I have a band, and this is something I do for a living as well. And I absolutely love the history of it all. Does your book go into the history of the music and the delivery of the music and the different ways that and the different methods by which it was delivered, besides just maybe what we went over today?
As thoroughly as I could make it.
I hear you. I hear you. That's beautiful. That is just gorgeous. Is there, I mean, if you had to say anything about the music and the way it was delivered, what was the one thing that actually touched you the most?
The fact that nobody knew how it worked and how it generated.
Well, I hear you. Hmm.
See, I had to go through about 40 or 50 books to try and find out all the information I wanted.
Hmm.
And I got so stuck with bits and pieces coming from Japan, from Germany, from the United States, from Canada, from England, and all over the places to try and work out how music was delivered
Yeah.
to their cultures.
Hmm. Wow. What surprised you the most?
Big one.
What surprised you the most?
Um, well, one of the things was that a lack of interest in how all this is developed, but
Yeah.
most of all that they'd only work on one country or one culture or one format, and nobody, as far as I could work out, wrote as much as they could in all the different formats, in all the different reasons why um, record companies had to go to Australia or to Japan or whatever else to sell their wares.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And they still do.
to me, it was just a sort of thing that I thought, right, well, how about the children of my children's age, if I had any, would know why music came to Australia late in life or early in life or whatever else like that, and how it was delayed because we were a country that's out in the boondocks, really, in the boondocks.
Oh, wow. 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 Wow.
And
Oh,
it just sort of got to the point that I felt people my age, your age, have got something to give to the people, to the younger generations,
yes.
some information as to how their culture has developed through the use of sound and through music.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think it's very important that we keep those histories going up and that format going up. I mean, it's important to know. It's very important to know. I have my record player behind me. I also have my cassette tape player and recorder behind me. So to bring to and I always have it there just to kind of remind me of the some of the history that happened to me when I was growing up. But I totally forgot about those cardboard records. I'm telling you, you took me back there for a second.
But your children and your grandchildren wouldn't worry about cardboard records.
No,
They
no,
don't
we did.
care because that's not where they get the music from.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And
And I'm
you and
glad.
I have,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
sorry,
Go ahead.
and you and I know where they've come from and how they've developed. But do your children or grandchildren have any reason for learning about this?
No,
Uh-uh.
none, none. Wow. It's sad though. It really is truly sad because I think they should bring back the cardboard record in the cereal box. I think that would be kind of cool.
I do too.
Because a lot of people have record players now. Why not bring back the cardboard record and the flexi records for the kids? Especially the cardboard or the flexi ones. Those are really good for the kids because it's either biodegradable, non-toxic, or it's flexible. It doesn't cut. It doesn't really break. You know what I mean? The kids can't destroy it like they can destroy a regular record. Um, I think it's better.
It is, but before you go too far,
Ah,
people people of our junior age are thinking, well, they're destructible. If you break it, you can't get it again.
oh. Well, I mean, if we're manufacturing it, you can.
Well, they can't take it into their cars and play them.
No, but that's not the see. That's the thing. That's really not the point. It's nostalgia.
But their culture is
Uh,
wherever I go, I want my music with me.
Well, people have digital now. They have their phones to put on. You know what I mean? To put their music on, and then they have it connect to their car, and they can hear it like that if they really want to. But we're talking for the kids, for the young ones, for the little babies. You know what I mean?
But they can't listen to the um, flexible ones because there's no way to record them and play them back.
Wow, it's sad. That's sad. You made me sad.
Oh, I'm sorry. What can we do to wake you up or brighten your day? Or
I don't know, but that's kind of sad. I think it would be kind of cool to do that. I'm really like I was kind of hoping people would do that. You know what I mean? Kind of bring it back for the nostalgia's sake. And I think your book is really important. I mean, history within itself, regardless of whether you deem it important or not, is history. And 100 years from now, people are going to use your book to go back to the 20th century to find out, what the evolution of music was, the technology, and everything. They're going to find out about how music became, a little box, and then whatever else you want, a record, flexi, a cardboard. They're going to figure all that out because of your book. I think it's just amazing that you've done this and very vital. Yes, very useful.
well, this was a thesis for my master's degree,
Mm,
and the book now is about half the size of my original master's degree. And my professor said that's far too many words, far too many words,
mm.
because
Because,
I had about 50,000 words
oh my
in
God.
my first attempt, and they said that's about the size that doctorates get their thesis done. Not just a master's degree, which is meant to be around about 25,000 maximum,
Hmm.
but my professor said that get it down to as low as you can, and I said, well, the lowest I'm willing to go is 39,000,
Hey,
and that's what my book's all about.
that is wonderful. Absolutely love it. Richard, I think that this book is wonderful. Absolutely love it. Absolutely. And I can't say this. It's very useful. Very useful. You got to have history. Is there anything we missed today that you'd like to say?
Yes, tell them where to get the book.
Well, please do.
I can't know where people in the United States or in England
Oh,
or,
that's right. Well, in Australia, where do you get the book?
oh, there's a bookstore hopefully coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully they'll get some books, some copies of the books in universities and that sort of thing to use for further research,
Okay.
and they might be able to have Sound Matters too so that somebody else has written an extension for all the new types of music that can be played.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. Well, Richard, thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate it so very much.
I appreciate your taking me on.
Anytime, anytime. So I'm going to tell you where you can get the book here in the United States and probably even abroad. Amazon has this book. All you have to do is go ahead and type in, if you don't know how to do it, Sound Matters, and then put Richard L. Beeston in BA, because that's what it's under. Or you can just put Sound Matters, the impact of technology. It should pop up. Remember the way this book looks, because that'll be the book that you're looking for. And I want to thank Richard for being on the show. Thank you so much, Richard.
Thank you very much.
Anytime, anytime. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to dare to be different. And until next time, keep that music alive. Keep it alive, y'all. Keep that music alive. Thank you for watching.